welcome to week 10. This is it. Okay, so this week you're going to read chapter 8, which is about interest groups, political parties, and elections. I hope if you have learned anything from this class, it is to get registered to vote if you're not, and be paying attention. Watch the news and watch multiple sources, or like me, I irrigate. So I listen to podcasts. I try to listen to various podcasts with different positions, different platforms, so that I'm getting a more well-rounded picture of things. Do that. Also, you're going to read chapter 12, the media. You have an assignment. So in the early 70s, there was a man, his name was Daniel Ellsberg. He worked on a secret study of the United States involvement in the war in Vietnam. The name of the study was the Pentagon Papers. I think it was 7,000 pages. I mean, it was tremendous. He was one of the only individuals to read the whole thing. He leaked it to the New York Times. And then he started leaking it to other newspapers because he felt that if the public knew more about the truth of the United States involvement in Vietnam, they would put pressure on political officials to stop the Vietnam War. So President Nixon was the president at the time. He did not like this. And so this fight went all the way to the Supreme Court, the New York Times Company versus the United States. It's known as the Pentagon Papers case. It was about the First Amendment, the right of the press. And the Supreme Court upheld it in a 3-paragraph opinion, which that is short for the Supreme Court. But essentially, your press has to be free, or your government can do anything it wants, and the people won't know. So you're going to read that case. This is the assignment. You're going to read the case. It's linked in the assignment that I'll post. You're going to briefly summarize the issues and facts of the case. I am looking for who are the parties, what's going on. Just that typical who, what, when, where, how. That's what I want to see in that. Then what is the ruling from the Supreme Court case? Again, 3 paragraphs. You can read it. I suggest having a dictionary handy. When I read stuff like that, I always have a dictionary handy because 9 times out of 10, there are words that I've never seen before. And then I want you to look at chapter 12.1, the media as a political institution. Does the ruling in the New York Times Company versus the United States, the Pentagon Papers case, does it jive with 12.1? And does it go or not? And does it matter or not? Tell me, what's your opinion? Also, if you're missing any assignments, turn them in. I do not penalize for late work. I just want you to do the work. I also want you to get registered to vote if you're not, and be paying attention to the news. Reach out to me with questions and have a great final week. Also, any work has to be turned in by 11:59 p.m. August 5th. So that's a week from today, because I have to post final grades on August 7th. So then that would give me the 6th to get everything graded. Reach out to me with questions, concerns, and have a great week.